Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa and I hope this video finds you well. If you are new to this place, please consider subscribing, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support and welcome back. So I looked through my collection and realized I have a lot of dupes. More than 50% of my collection is made up of dupes, but something stood up to me, which was like a Tom Ford collection. I realized I have about 10 fragrances which are all dupes of Tom Ford fragrances, and that is like the highest number of dupes I have from one house. Fortunately, they are quite different from each other. The scent profile of these 10 fragrances are totally different. There is none that is like similar to the other, so I get to enjoy them, for different purposes and different occasions. So in this video, I'm just coming to show you the 10 that I have, the 10 Tom Ford dupes that I have, and then rank them, because I just realized I have like some favorites and some least favorites amongst this one. Amongst these 10, my favorite, which really stands out to me, is Charuto Tobacco Vanille. And the reason why I would choose this one as my favorite is because I love the scent profile. It is this sort of sweet, smoky tobacco, but it's not like overly too much, although the initial spray can be a little intimidating. The dry down of this fragrance is so beautiful with that tobacco leaf, vanilla, some tonka, some cacao chocolatey vibes to it. It is very pleasant. As soon as you're able to just overcome that initial blast of tobacco, which is quite strong, just give this one like 2 minutes and it settles down to this beautiful vanilla tobacco scent, which is like a super mass appealing one, although it has that sort of masculine leaning nuance to it. I find it's very unisex. It is good for special occasions, good for like nighttime formal occasion. I love this one. The scent profile is one that I adore. Then I'll come to the second favorite fragrance, amongst these 10. And this one is going to be Club de Nuit Intense Woman by Amaf. And this is obviously a dupe for Noir de Noir. So this one stands out quite a bit with that combination of black rose and oud. It is not your typical rose and oud combination. It also has the additional truffle with some, I think, vanilla and some moss, and it makes it quite unique, in my opinion. Somehow this fragrance just reminds me of funerals. I think I've said this on this channel before. As soon as I smell this one, there is something about it that screams funeral to me. So on days that I'm going for funerals and wakes and all those things, I'm always tempted to wear this fragrance. Although it is a beautiful, sultry, sort of romantic nighttime fragrance, I have indirectly associated this fragrance with funerals to the extent that that is the only place I sort of find myself wearing this to. But it is very beautiful. Then I come to my third favorite, and that is going to be Signature, which is the dupe for Ombre Leather. Leather, smoke, some patchouli, some vetiver. So this one is like a little bit to the masculine side to me. It sort of gives me or brings out my sort of masculine energy. That is how I perceive this one. It is not like the most feminine fragrance you would find. For me, I just feel like on days that I just want to take it easy, on even night, that special occasion, nighttime, that I just want to be in an all black ensemble, nothing fancy, but something, even my outfit leaning a bit to the masculine side. That is when I pull, something like this one, Ben Shemen Signature, because it doesn't call for anything feminine, like when I'm dressed like girly feminine. That is not when I pull this one. It is a beautiful one. So that would be my third favorite. Then I come to my next one, and for that I'm going to choose Rose Addict, which is the Rose Prick dupe. And this one is I think it has some triple roses, Bulgarian, Turkish rose, and then male rose, plus some woods and some earthy, vibes to it. And there's one thing I find about these 10 fragrances: most of them have that earthy, patchouli sort of touch to it. So they don't lean ultra feminine. Even this one doesn't lean ultra feminine to me. I think it's a perfect unisex fragrance. You get that rose, you get that earthy vibe, patchouli, vetiver, some sandalwood, I believe. You get all those mixed together, and it is very beautiful. It is also not like super or ultra feminine. In my opinion, it doesn't come across as ultra feminine at all, so it is perfect for both, you know, both sexes. So this will be my fourth Tom Ford Dupe choice. I come to my fifth one, which is going to be Jennifer Aniston's chapter 1. This one is not like spoken about a lot of times, but this is a dupe for Soleil Blanc. So let me tell you something. About 2 years ago, I bought this bottle of Soleil Blanc, and it is obviously a fake bottle. My curiosity got the best out of me. I was like, I want to try this. I want to, you know, see. I guess I knew it was fake, but I just still bought it. And after buying it, I just tried it a few times, and it's just lying down somewhere. But if you're looking for a better alternative to Soleil Blanc, you know, it even smells like Soleil Blanc. That is the truth. But I guess this one is a fake bottle. But if you want to get a dupe for it, Jennifer Aniston's chapter 1 is a very good one. Although this one is like, it gives you that vanishing act. You spray it and within an hour you don't smell anything, you know. It's not like strong, it doesn't last long, but scent wise it gives you that Soleil Blanc, you know. So when you spray this one, you get that coconutty, woody, lotion sort of feel to it. It is creamy. You get that vacation vibes, you know. That is how a lot of people describe this one, and I totally agree. You get that vibes from it. It is not like my super favorite, you know, scent profile. I think it's like a luxurious sort of pomade or luxurious sort of cream, you know. That is how this fragrance feels. And for people who are not into super strong pungent sort of vacation fragrances, this one is super appropriate for them. And then I'll move on to my next one, which is going to be Oud Al Layl by My Perfumes Arabian. And I'm only putting this in that position because I have another one in my collection which smells sort of close to it, which is Watani Gold Intense, you know. And I also didn't want to add Watani Gold Intense to this list because it would be gets redundant, you know. So this is your typical Middle Eastern rose and oud combo with some leather and some moss and, you know, a host of notes that come to form this beautiful fragrance. It is a good one. It is definitely not for everyone. It has this sort of scent profile, which to me is like an acquired sort of scent. And for Tom Ford to make a fragrance like that, which is Arabian oud, and I understand it was supposed to honor his Arabian market, you know. I think he did a very good one with this one. It is very the stereotypical Middle Eastern oud rose combo with some sort of florals and some leather, you know. It is quite different, quite unique. So this will be my sixth one. Then I'll come to my next one here, which is going to be Lush Cherry. I don't know why, but I never really wear this fragrance on its own. I always layer it with other fragrances, maybe French coffee, or I even try it with Vanilla Bourbon by Mix Bar. You know, I try to mix it with other gourmand leaning scents, and it works much more better than me trying to wear it on its own. But on its own, this one is also a beautiful one. So this will be the seventh one, I believe. These last three are not to say I do not like them, you know. I love all of them, but in, you know, the scale of my preference and stuff when it comes to these 10, that is how I find these three. So these are the last three in my collection. So the eighth one is going to be Tom Ford's Black Orchid, and this one is Oud 24 by Ad Azafaran. To me, I never really gravitate towards this one for some reason. I don't know. It's hardly do I pull this one out. Not because I do not love the scent, but there is something about it that doesn't scream me. Probably because it feels like it's overly watered down, you know. To me, I guess for like this one is, you know, the scent profile, they got it right, but I think it's sort of watered down, you know. So it doesn't make me sort of enjoy this one the most, but it's a beautiful one. So that will be my eighth on the list. So then I come to my ninth favorite, which is Adam Levin for Hair, which is a dupe for the Santal blush, you know, for yes, Santal blush. And this is basically a sandalwood vanilla fragrance. I think the only difference between these this one and Santal blush is the vanilla. This one has vanilla at the base with some benzoin and some tonka, whilst Santal blush does not have any vanilla to it. So it is basically a sandalwood, you know, a woody fragrance, a sandalwood prominent or dominant fragrance. This one is equally not for the faint of heart. You need to enjoy those sort of woody, floral. This one has some marigold, which is like not a super mass appealing note, you know. That floral is quite like it comes off as a bit dated, you know, so it's not like the most mass appealing one, but this is my ninth favorite when it comes to the Tom Ford Dupes, which is Dupe Santal blush. And then my final fragrance, which I'll put at the last position, also not because I do not like it, but I think on a scale of sense profile that I enjoy, this one is not like my favorite, you know. Intense peach. It is peach. It's supposed to be a dupe for bitter peach, you know, so it has that sort of sour orange, you know, bitter orange, and you know, some patchouli, some vetiver, some earthy mossy touch to it. That combination, I don't know, it is not that bad, but it is not my most favorite that I will be recommending over and over. It also comes off as a bit masculine leaning for some reason. I don't know, this one comes off as a bit masculine leaning to me. I tried bitter peach some time ago. It wasn't like the greatest thing to, you know, it really wasn't, you know, but I just felt like, okay, this one is going to, it's going to suffice, you know, anytime I'm in that mood for that sort of bitter orange, you know, sort of mossy, woody sort of feel to it. It is quite earthy, you know, it is quite fruity. It's an earthy, fruity combination. So it is one that is not like the most appealing one, in my opinion. And that is why I consider it my 10th amongst these 10 lists. That is all I have for you today, and I hope this video found you well. If you are new to this place, please consider subscribing, and please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you have any of these or even any of the Tom Ford dupes and how you will rank them. I would really, you know, like to know. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.